What's up, everyone? Marc Lobliner, TigerFitness.com! Oh, Planet Fitness. You've seen me train there before because there was no other gym open in a snowstorm in Maine. You've seen me talk about them being intolerant before. You've seen me rag on them before. You've also seen me commend them for a business model that I feel is superior to others because they're basically running a gym which encourages people not to train. As I've gotten older and my body, I'm 35 years old. I've played football where I've had multiple knee and shoulder injuries and 5 concussions. I've been a power lifter where I've literally blown my ass out. No joke. I've been a model where I broke my jawbone, smiling, so big. I've been a bodybuilder where I've torn pecs here and there. My back's always been injured. I've always had back pain, and my knee injuries from playing football have always acted up on me. I've had elbow pain, joint pain. People ask me how to train through elbow pain. I tell them, or what to do about elbow pain. I tell them train through it, because that's what I do. I didn't go a day without elbow pain. Fast forward, I've changed. In fact, my VPO10 training system is based on a lot of what I've learned. For example, I've learned that fixed plane movements, especially the leg press, with the pressure it puts on your hips, pressure it puts on your joints, and the fact that you don't leg press in the jungle or in nature as humans are designed to be, you squat. If people have to poop in the wilderness, they squat and poop. In fact, I have a squatty potty. Squatty potty is where you literally, it just flops right out. Because when you sit down, your body's not meant to shit like that. I actually have an exercise ball I sit on. Don't even sit in a chair anymore in my office. Leg press, fixed movements, leg extension. Think about the jarring force on your knees. People used to say I can't squat because I have bad knees. Now I tell them, you have bad knees because you can't squat. Squatting is a primal movement. Deadlifting, picking stuff up from the ground. When you were building something when we were cavemen or whatever, walking around, dragging women by the hair, holding the club. I still do that, but that's just me. All right, it's just what I do, you know what I'm saying? That's a primal movement. Lifting things overhead, the overhead shoulder press. If you have to throw something in a tree or whatever, you push it over your head. Bench press, I can make an argument for it, although you're not laying down. You push things, right? Primal movements. You don't leg extension in the wilderness. You don't do any of that shit. In fact, if you go to most functional gyms like the University of Cincinnati, there isn't one bicep machine to be found. We still train them as bodybuilders because hypertrophy isn't necessarily the best thing for your body's structure, physiology, and health, but we're about overloading muscle and eliciting growth. The thing that gets me about Planet Fit, and I want to add before I get into this, I've never felt better. For the first time in my life, I have no lower back pain, and my joints are feeling better because structurally, I'm absorbing a lot of the shock that I was putting on my body the way it's supposed to be. Oh, sorry, I'm belching. The way it's supposed to be absorbed. I would edit that out, but we're raw like that. So, what do I hate about Planet Fitness? Planet Fitness not only discourages lifting, it encourages lifting that will create problems. There's this moronic trainer at my local LA Fitness. If he watches this, that's great. I see him, for some reason, all his clients are the elderly or injured. He had a guy today with a hunched back doing straight-legged deadlifts incorrectly and doing machines. He had a lady with a limp, an obvious hip problem, doing leg press. His answer to structural issues is to put them in a machine and make them worse. What Planet Fitness does, by eliminating the ability to deadlift, primal movement, squat, primal movement. Hell, the one I went to back in the day with Alyssa didn't even have one barbell knot on a bench press. I don't even know if they had a bench press. All they had was 6 Smith machines. Let me tell you about a Smith machine. Is it bad for you? I don't think anything's inherently bad for you. But you're in a fixed plane. Even though you're squatting, you're going against your body's natural motion. For example, I need to lean a little bit weird because I have big muscles in my back, whereas someone less muscular will have a different pitch to their squat. That's why you want to do the free motions. The free motions. I'm not talking about the free motion machines. I'm talking about the motion that lets your body go in its natural groove, where you correct that to proper anatomy and physiology based on what you do. What Planet Fitness does by using only machines is not only does it discourage lifting, but it puts mainly advanced beginner and retarded lifters, stupid lifters, people who don't know how to lift, puts them in a situation where they are going to learn just to do machines. Stuck in that plane, they're going to get overuse injuries and they're not going to adequately engage their core, and it's going to lead them to hurting. What happens when they hurt? They stop going to the gym. What happens when they stop going to the gym? They gain weight. What happens when they gain weight? They get sick. What happens when they get sick? They go to the hospital. What happens when they go to the hospital? Our healthcare costs rise. I know I'm looking too far ahead, but you gotta work with me here. What I'm getting at is my new beef with Planet Fitness is the fact that they are not only encouraging people to be pussies, but they're also encouraging improper lifting. The lifting you do should always be based on primal movements, overhead press, squats, deadlifts. And then you throw in the other ancillaries. You throw in some wall deadlifts. You throw in some goblet squats. You throw in some pressing motions. Hell, even throw in some curls and stuff. Throw in some lateral raises. But you always want to base your workout on the big three. And the big three for me doesn't include bench press, overhead, standing overhead press takes that. Because I'll guarantee you're working much more with that than you are with a bench press. You still should work your pecs if you're a bodybuilder. However, I consider that more primal. That's an opinion. Guys, I encourage you to go comment on this on my Twitter, at Marc Lobliner, Facebook /Lobliner, or my Instagram. Twitter seems to be the place to go. Comment there. I always reply to Twitter. Comments on YouTube have been disabled due to, well, just immaturity in the comment section and the lack of ability to really monitor it, or lack of time. However, Twitter is the place to go. Guys, I appreciate you watching. Please share this, and please subscribe to this channel at Marc Lobliner. Well, that's my account for everything. Don't subscribe to Marc Lobliner. Subscribe to this channel. Just click on the subscribe button, share it, and let me know your thoughts to start some discussion on this. I'm Marc Lobliner, TigerFitness.com. Because hurting people when you're supposed to be helping people, that's not a game.